Yeah, my name is Viktor. I'm from Fresh Energy. So I'm going to give you a short overview about what we do at Fresh Energy, how we use smart meter data, disaggregation, load monitoring to create services for our customers. A few words about Fresh Energy. Fresh Energy is a German tech startup. We are based in Berlin. Our origin is in the Energy Innovation Hub, where the concept was developed, where we started to develop our product. And we left the Innovation Hub in April this year and are now a team of about 15 people working on our product. Yeah, we are focusing on the German market. We call ourselves to be the first completely digital energy supplier of Germany. See, nobody else has claimed this for himself, so we keep using this claim. And our vision is to go from kilowatt hours to kilobytes and then hopefully to kilo cash, as we always said. So we really want to use the smart meter data to develop new services where customers are willing to pay some extra money, or business partners are willing to, well, share some of their revenues with us. And we also want to offer this monetization for other utilities as a service. So it's hard to acquire energy customers. You have to spend a lot of money, so it's easier if you have some good partners who are, or who already have the customers, and you just add them with our service. So what are we doing at the moment? So if a customer signs up with us, we supply him with 100% renewable electricity. It's an energy contract. That's how we make our money, at least at the moment. Second, we install a smart meter at his house, free of cost for him. So we cover the costs out of the electricity contract at the moment. Because we want to grow, we want to have a lot of customers with smart meters installed. And if the smart meter is running, then he gets access to the app, to our website, where he can monitor his consumption in real time, see what happens if he turns on devices or changes his behavior. So he has a full transparency of his current energy consumption. And also on a monthly basis, we use disaggregation to break down his consumption on the different devices. And so he can see how much energy the devices have consumed and how much he has to pay for the different devices, so that he has full transparency of his consumption and now can work on improving, lowering his consumption. So we need the smart meter. There we have a cooperation with Disaggregation. They are installing the smart meters for us. They are operating the smart meters for us, connecting them to the internet of the user, of the customer, usually by a power line, so that the smart meter can transmit the data, and we collect the data every 2 seconds. And then we use this aggregation. There we have a cooperation, partnership with Bitchly from the US. So we use their algorithms, their services to disaggregate the data and analyze the different devices. And then we take all the information and put them in our app, so that the customer has a full transparency here of his consumption and can see what's actually happening, and he doesn't only get a bill once a year. We send out a bill every month based on his actual consumption of the energy. So for us at the moment, or in the last few months, the focus has been on really creating a great customer experience, user experience, that he has a good app. It's all intuitive. He knows how to handle it. He gets the transparency of his consumption. That's pretty new for the German market, where the smart meter rollout has just started. And as we are focusing on the normal private households, they haven't had any smart meters installed there, only you pay some extra money. And of course, we follow the highest security privacy regulations. yeah, just to make our customers happy. But the next step for us is really to focus on the monetization of the smart meter data, to develop some new use cases and see, yeah, how the customers react, if they are willing to pay some extra money, or if some business partners are willing to do this. So just give you an overview of some use cases that we are working on. We have some more, but we don't want to share everything, because I mean, you have to be pretty fast before someone else introduces this into the market. So first use case, we are currently working on a partner, a large consumer goods producer, is the auto-replenishment. So we detect how often the customer uses his dishwasher, and we count this, and if he has used it 19 times, then he gets a brand new package of 20 dishwasher tabs to refill. Yeah, this is just sent to him by the normal postal service, so at no extra costs. And yeah, so the producer gets direct access to the customer. There's no retail involved, and seems to be a win-win situation for everybody except for the retail business. But well, we also have to deal with some new business models. So it's kind of like the Amazon dash button without a dash button and without Amazon, of course. So that like the customer gets a discount on his dishwasher tabs, plus the retailer gets a higher margin, and yeah, we would also like to have some kind of profit here. So that's a use case we are testing at the moment. If disaggregation is working correctly, if we identify the dishwasher like all the time, it looks pretty good, so that we are like very optimistic to introduce this early next year. Then next use case is some smart product recommendations, also based on the individual consumption of the devices of the customer. We can make comparisons with other brand new state-of-the-art devices who have high efficiency. And of course, this also has to be based on a very accurate disaggregation. If you like have too many errors there, you can't really compare the consumption of the customer's devices with the new devices. So we are also working on like helping Widgely there improve their quality a little bit, that we can really use this for the customer to make some good recommendations for him. And well, yeah, next use case, yeah, we just talked a little bit already about this. Home Pulse, also proof of well-being, elderly care, where at the moment you have to use sensors or these buttons that has to be pressed certain times a day to see if everything is okay. And we now want to use the smart meter data to develop individual pattern for a normal daily routine for the user, and then see if there's something strange going on. Here also we have a cooperation with large technology company who at the moment is using these sensors that have to be installed. They have all their algorithms, their intelligence like ready for their sensors, and now we are trying how the smart meter data can be used. If we can just alter these intelligence, these algorithms a little bit, and then still use the smart meter data, so that no sensors has to be installed, because they're also quite expensive if you want to cover the whole apartment for this. So this is also in the test phase now. This might take a little bit more time till everything is finished, but also we are quite optimistic to like introduce this into the market with our partners sometime next year. So as I said, we are not developing disaggregation algorithms ourselves. We are just using at the moment Widgely, but still we have quite a high requirements because our use cases really rely on the good quality of the disaggregation. If there are too many errors, then the customer like is not really happy. At the moment, we get pretty good customer feedback. They really like to see the devices, only if there are some obvious things not right. If you just bought a new fridge and he knows he has a very efficient fridge, and now it's displayed as like with a very high consumption, then you have to look at this, what's going on there. But overall, customers are really happy, are really also willing to help us, like improve the quality, give feedback, because they really like to see more transparency here, especially to add some more devices to their household. The green ones are the ones that we can detect at the moment at a pretty good rate with a very high quality. And of course, we are working on adding some more, but as you all know, it's not so easy, especially for the more electric-based ones. And also, especially for the elderly care use case, some real-time detection would be really nice, but that's also quite a challenge to achieve and might need some more time. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to the talks today and tomorrow to see if there are some new developments, some new ideas that might also help us to develop some use cases to improve our product. As I said, we are not develop them. We don't develop them ourselves. We like work together with partners to see if, to see what's the best experience for the customer, the best service, best solution that we can develop here. Also, we are just starting our first like white label product with a large German retailer for energy, so we can have a much larger base of customers with smart meters ready, which also helps if you develop some use cases. Some partners would like to have already some 10,000 or 50,000 meters, because then they like see more potential for the use cases. Okay, so if you have some ideas, would like to get in contact, I would be happy to have a discussion later on. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.